The following is a class on the Bhagavad Gita as it is, second chapter, text number 7, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on August 7th, 1973, in London, England.
Translation. Now I am confused about my duty, and have lost all composure because of weakness. In this condition I am asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple, and the soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me.
This is a very important verse in Bhagavad Gita. It is a turning point of life. Karpanna dosa, miserly, dosa means fault. When one does not act according to his position, that is fault. And that is called miserly. So, everyone has got his natural propensities. Sabhava. Jasya hi jas sabhavasya tasyasu duratikram. Sabhava, natural propensities. It is a common example it is given that jasya hi jas sabhavasya tasyasu duratikram. One habit is the second nature. One who is habituated, or one is nature, characteristic in some way, it is very difficult to change. The example is given, Swajadi kriyate raja sakhinnasnu stupahanam. If you make a dog a king, does it mean that he will not lick a food? Yes, dog's nature is to lick up shoes. Even if you dress him like a king and let him sit down on a throne, still as soon as he will see one shoe, he will jump over and lick. This is called sabhav. So, in the animal life, it is not possible to change one's nature, which is given by the material energy, prakriti, prakriti-kriyamana. Karanam gunasanga sab, karanam gunasanga asa sadasad janma jonishu. Why all living entities are part and parcel of God. Therefore, originally, the characteristic of the living entity is as good as God. Simply, it is a question of quantity. Quality is the same. Quality is the same. Mamaivankaju. The same example, if you take a drop of sea water, the quality, the chemical composition is the same, but the quantity is different. It is a drop and the sea is vast ocean. Similarly, we are exactly of the same quality as Krishna. We can study why people say God is impersonal. If I am of the same quality, God is also person. How he can be impersonal? If qualitatively we are one, then as I feel individually, so why God should be refused individuality? This is another nonsense. The impersonalist rascals, they cannot understand what is the nature of God. In the Bible also it is said, man is made after God. You can study God's quality by studying your quality or anyone's quality. Simply the difference is the quantity is different. I have got some quality, some productive capacity. We also produce. Every individual soul produces something. But his production cannot be compared with the production of God. That is different. We are producing one flying machine. We are taking very much pride that now we have discovered this Sputnik. It is going to the moon planet. But that is not perfect. It is coming back. But God has produced so many flying planets, millions and trillions of planets, very heavy planets. Just like this planet is carrying so many big mountains, sea, but still it is flying. It is floating in the air just like a cotton swab. This is God's power. Gama Vishya, in the Bhagavad Gita you'll find, aham dharayami ojasa, who is sustaining all these big planets. We are explaining gravity. And in the Shastra, we find that it is being carried by Shankara. So, the quality is the same, but the quantity is different. So, because the quality is same, so we have got all the propensities as God has, as Krishna has. Krishna has got loving propensities, which is pleasure potency, Srimati Radharani. Similarly, because we are part and parcel of Krishna, we have also got this loving propensity. This is Svabhav. But when we come in contact with this material nature, Krishna does not come into the contact of the material nature. Therefore Krishna's name is Achyuta. He never falls down. But we are prone to fall down, to be under the Prakriti Kriyamana. We are now under the influence of Prakriti. Prakriti Kriyamana. Gunai Karmani Sal. As soon as we fall down under the clutches of this Prakriti, material nature, which means Prakriti is composed of three qualities, goodness, passion and ignorance. So we capture one of the qualities. That is the cause, karanam, gunasanga. Gunasanga means associating with different qualities. Gunasanga asa, jivasa, of the living entity, that is the cause. One can ask that if the living entity is as good as God, why one living entity has become dog and one living entity has become God, demigod, Brahma? The answer is karana. The reason is gunasanga asya jivasya, gunasanga. Because he is associating with a particular guna. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. So these things are described very vividly in Upanishad. How Gunasanga acts. Just like a fire, there are sparks. Sometimes the sparks fall down from the fire. Now there are three conditions of the fire spark falling down. If the spark falls down on dry grass, then it can immediately ignite the grass, the dry grass. If the spark falls down on ordinary grass, then it burns for some time, then again it becomes extinguished. But if the spark falls down on the water, immediately extinguished. The fiery quality. So those who are captured by this Satagun, they are intelligent, they have got knowledge. just like Brahma. And those who are captured by the Rajagun, they are busy in material activities. And those who have captured Tamagun, they are lazy and sleepy. Yes. These are the symptoms. Tamagun means they are very lazy and sleepy. Rajagun means very active, but active like monkey. Just like monkey is very active, but they are all dangerous. As soon as monkey will never see inactive. Wherever it is, sit down, it is there. That. So, these are activities, foolish activities. But when one is in goodness, he is sober. He can understand what is the value of life, how one should live, what is the aim of life, what is the goal of life. The goal of life is to understand Brahma. Brahma janati iti Brahmana. Therefore, the good quality means the Brahman. Similarly, Kshatriya, they are guna karma vibhags. Guna has to be taken into account. Sri Krishna therefore said, Chatur Varnam Maya system guna karma vibhag. We have captured some kind of good. It is very difficult. But we can immediately transcend all gunas. Immediately. How? By bhakti yoga plus. Sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpata. If you take the bhakti yoga process, then you are no longer influenced by either of these three qualities, goodness, passion and ignorance. That is also stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Manchabhya vicharini bhakti yogina jasivati. Anyone who is engaged in the devotional service of Krishna, of Bhavicharini, without any deviation, staunch, devout attention, such person, Manchabhya vicharini yogina, Manchabhya vicharini yogina vajatema, sagunan samatitari. Immediately he began transcendental to all the qualities. So devotional service is not within this material quality. They are transcendental. Bhakti is transcendental. Therefore, you cannot understand Krishna or God without bhakti. Bhaktyamam vijana. Only bhaktyamam vijana. Otherwise, it is not possible. Bhaktyamam vijanati javan jasyami tattva. Reality. In reality, if you want to understand what is God, that you have to adopt this bhakti process, devotional service. Then you transcend. Therefore, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Narada says that tattva sadharmam charanambujam hari. If anyone, even by sentiment, gives up his occupational duty according to guna, that is called sadharma. Sadharma means one's duty according to the quality he has acquired. That is called sadhana. The Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they are divided guna karma vibhaga by guna and karma. So here Arjuna says that tatpanna dosha apahata sabhava. I am Kshatriya. He understands that I am doing wrong. I am refusing to fight. Therefore it is tatpanna dosha, miserly. Miserly means I have got some means to spend. But if I don't spend, this is called miser. Pipanata. So Pipanata, there are two classes of men. Brahman and Shudra. Brahman and Shudra. Brahman means he is not miser. He has got the opportunity, great asset. of this human form of body. Many millions of dollars worth, this human. But he is not using it properly. Simply seeing it, how beautiful I am. Just spend your beauty, or utilize your asset, the human. That is Brahman, to be liberal. Etat vidityaja prayati sa Brahmana. One who knows. Therefore Prabhupada Maharaj says, Durlabhaga manusam janma, adhruvam arthadam. He was preaching amongst his class friends. He was born in a demonic family, Hiranyakashipu. And his class friends also of the same category. So Prabhupada Maharaj was advising them, my dear brothers, let us cultivate Krishna consciousness. So other boys, what do they know about Krishna consciousness? Prabhupada Maharaj is liberated from the very birth. So they say, what is this Krishna consciousness? They could not understand. So he was convincing them, Durlabhaga manasanga janma tadapi adhruvam arthadam. This human body is durlabha. Labdha sudurlabham idam बहु sambhavan. This human form of body is a great concession given by the material age. People are so miscreant and foolish. They do not understand what is the value of this human form. They engage this body for sense gratification like cats and dogs. The Shastra therefore says, no, this human form of body is not meant for spoiling like the hogs and dogs. Nayana deha, deho bhajan niloke. Everyone has got a body, material body. But niloke, in the human society, this body is not to be spoiled. Nayana deha, deho bhajan niloke. Kastana kaman arhati virujangi. This human form is simply working uselessly hard day and night for sense gratification. This is the business of the hog and dog. They are doing also the same thing. Whole day and night working hard simply for sense gratification. So, therefore in the human society, there must be a system of division. That is called Varnashram. That is Vedic civilization. That is real called Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj does not mean to become rascal and fool and deny the existence of God. No. That is anarja. Just like Krishna rebuked Arjuna. Anarja justam. You are talking like anarja. One who is not Krishna conscious. Is anarja. Arja means who is advanced in Krishna consciousness. So really Arja Samaj means Krishna conscious person. Otherwise bogus. Bogus Arja Samaj. You hear from the Bhagavad Gita, says, Krishna says Arjuna, rebuking, because he was refusing to fight, because he does not know what is his duty. Again, Arjuna is admitting here that Tatpanda dosopahata sabha. Yes, I am anarj, I become anarj because I have forgotten my duty. So, actually Arya Samaj means Krishna conscious society, international society for Krishna. That is Arya, not bogus. So here Arjuna is explaining, putting himself, yes, Tatparna dosha, because I am forgetting my duty. Therefore, avata sabhava, I am bewildered in my natural propensities. And Kshatriya should be always active. Whenever there is a war, there is fight, they must be very much enthusiastic. A Kshatriya, if another Kshatriya says, I want to fight with you, he cannot refuse. Yes, come on, fight. Takes off, immediately come on. That is Kshatriya. Now he is refusing to fight, therefore he can understand, he can stand this side, not in front. He is forgetting his duty, Kshatriya duty. Therefore he is admitting, yes, Tatpanna dosho apahatas sabhav. My natural duty I am forgetting. Therefore I have become miser. So when you become miser, that is a disease condition. Then what is your duty? Then go to a person who can, just like when you become diseased, you go to a physician and ask him what to do, sir. I am not suffering with this disease. This is your duty. Similarly, when we are perplexed in our duties, or we forget our duties, it is very nice to go to the superior person and ask him what to do. So who can be superior person than Krishna? Therefore Arjuna says, Prichami tvam, I am asking you. Because it is my duty, I am now falling in my duty, faulty. So this is not good. Like Masa, ask somebody who is superior to me. That is the duty. Tad vijnanatham sa gurumeva abhigacche. This is the Vedic duty. Everyone is perplexed. Everyone is suffering in this material world, being perplexed. But he will not search out a bona fide guru. No. That is Karpanna dosha. That is Karpanna dosha. Here Arjuna is coming out of the Karpanna dosha. How? They is asking Krishna, Prichami tvam, my dear Krishna, you are the most superior person that I know, you are Krishna. So I am perplexed. Actually I am forgetting my duty. Therefore I am asking you. So you have to approach the Supreme Person, means Krishna or his representative. All others are rascals and fools. If you approach a person, Guru, who is not representative of Krishna, you are approaching a rascal. How will be like? You must approach Krishna or his representative. That is one. Tad vijnanatham sa guru meva vivacche. So, who is Guru? Samit prani sutriyam brahmanishtam. A Guru is full Krishna conscious. Brahmanishta. And Srotriyam. Srotriyam means who has heard, who has received knowledge by the Srotriyam Partha, by hearing from superior authority. Evam parampara praptam imam rajasayovidu. So here we have to learn from Arjuna that when we are perplexed, when we forget our real duty, and therefore we are puzzled, then our duty is to approach Krishna as Arjuna is. If you say, where is Krishna? Krishna is not there, but Krishna's representative is there. You should approach him. That is the Vedic intention. Tad vijnanatham sa gurumeva vivacche. One must approach Guru. And Guru means Krishna, originally. Guru, tene brahma rida adikavai, muyanti jat surayo, janmadasya jataha, annayati tadatascha, athisu avigna sara. You have to approach. That is Guru. So, we consider, we take Brahma, because he is the first creature within this universe. He is accepted as the Guru. He imparted, just like we belong to the Brahma Sampradaya. There are 4 Sampradayas Brahma Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, and Kumara Sampradaya. They are all Mahajana. Mahajana Jena Gatasya Pantha. We have to accept the line of action which is given by the Mahajana. So Brahma is Mahajana. You'll find Brahma's picture with Veda in his hand. He gave the first instruction of Veda. But where from he got the Vedic knowledge? Therefore Vedic knowledge is apaurusya. It is not man-made. It is God-made. Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat pranita. So, how God, Krishna, gave to Brahma? Tene Brahma Rida. Brahma means the Vedic knowledge. Sabda Brahma. Tene, he injected Vedic knowledge from Hida. Tisam satatujuktanang bhajatang priti. When Brahma was created, he was perplexed. What is my duty? Everything is God. So he meditated. And Krishna gave him knowledge that your duty is this. You do like this. Tene Brahma Dida Adikavaya. Brahma is Adi. So, actual Guru is Krishna. And here Krishna is advising the Bhagavad Gita. These rascals and fools will not accept Krishna as Guru. They will go to some rascal and fool and miscreants, sinful person and accept Guru. How you can be Guru? So, Guru is Krishna. Here is the example given by Arjuna. Prichhami tma, who is that man? Krishna. Why you are asking me? Dharma sangamura chita. I am builder in my duties. Dharma. Dharma means duty. Dharma sakshat bhagavat sangamura chita. So, what I have to do? Jat what is actually my duty? Shreya. Shreya and Priya. Priya, there are two things. Priya means which I like immediately. Very nice. And Shreya means ultimate goal. There are two things. Just like a child wants to play always. That is childish nature. That is Shreya. And Priya means he must take education so that in future his life will be settled. That is Shreya. Shreya. So Arjuna is asking not prayer. He is asking instruction from Krishna, not for the purpose of confirming his Shreya. Shreya means immediately he was thinking that I shall be happy by not fighting, not by killing my kinsman. That he was like a child he was thinking. Shreya. But when he came to his consciousness, not actually consciousness because he is intelligent, he is asking for prayer, Shreya. That Shreya Syat. What is actually my ultimate goal of life? That Shreya Syat. That Shreya Syat Nishchitam. Nishchita means fixed up without any mistake. Nishchita. In Bhagavad there is called Nishchita. Nishchita means you haven't got to make research. It is already settled up. This is the decision. So because we are with our teeny brain, we cannot find out what is the actual Nishchitam fixed up Shreya. That we do not know. That you have to ask from Krishna. Or the representative. These are the things. Jatsheyasya Nishchitam Bruhi Ton me. Say this kindly. Speak to me that. So why shall I speak to you? And here it says, Shishya now I am accepting you as my Guru. I become your Shishya. Shishya means Whatever he will say, I will accept. That is Shishya. The Shishya word comes from Shasdhatu. Shasdhatu, Shastra, Shastra, Shasan, Shishya. These are from the same root. Shasdhatu. Shasdhatu means ruling. So we can rule in various ways. We can be ruled becoming a Shishya of a proper Guru. That is Shastra. Or we can be ruled by Shastra, weapon. That's why a king has got weapon. If you don't follow the king's instruction or government's instruction, then there is police force, military force. That is Shastra. And there is Shastra. Shastra means book. Scripture, just like Bhagavad Gita. Everything is there. So we must be ruled either by Shastra, Shastra or Guru, or becoming Shishya. Therefore it is said, Shishya, I become voluntarily. I surrender unto you. You become Shishya. What is the proof that you have become my Shishya? Sadhimam swan prapannam. Now I am fully surrendered. So this knowledge required. How to find out real Guru and how to surrender unto him. The Guru does not mean that I keep a Guru so as order supplier. My dear Guru, I am suffering from this. Can you give me some medicine? Yes, take this. Yes. Not that good. If you are suffering from some disease, you go to a physician. It is not Guru's business to give you some medicine. A Guru's business is to give you Krishna. Krishna says, Tomar Krishna dite paap. A Vaishnava is praying Guru. Sir, you are devotee of Krishna. You can give me Krishna, if you like. This is the position of Shishya. Guru's business is how to give you Krishna, not any material things. For material things there are so many in institution. But if you want Krishna, then Guru is required. Who requires a Guru? Kasmat gurum prapaddeta jignasu shreya uttamam sabde paretanishnatam brahmani upasamasrayam. Who requires a Guru? Guru is not a fashion. I have got a Guru. I shall make a Guru. Guru means one who is serious. Tasmat gurum prapaddeta. One has to seek out a Guru. Why? Jignasu shreya uttamam. One who is inquisitive of the Supreme. Not Guru make a fashion, just like we keep a dog, fashion. Similarly we keep a Guru. That is not Guru. Guru is act according to my decision. Not like that. Guru means one who can give you Krishna. That is it. Krishna says Tomar, because Krishna is Guru. That is stated in the Brahma Samhita. Vedeshu durlava, adurlava apo bhakto. Vedeshu durlava. If you want to search out, although Vedas means knowledge, and the ultimate knowledge is to understand Krishna. Veda is to search by aham eva vidyam. This is the instruction. So, if you independently want to study Vedas, there are some rascals. They say, we understand only Vedas. What do you understand Vedas? I will understand Vedas. So Vedas says, Sadvijnanatum sa guru eva gacche. You will understand Vedas by taking one, purchasing one Vedas book, or taking it, you will understand Vedas. Veda is not so cheap thing. Without becoming a Brahmana, nobody can understand a Veda. What is Veda? Therefore it is restricted. Without becoming Brahmana, nobody is allowed to study Vedas. It's all nonsense. What he will understand about the Vedas? So therefore, in order to achieve the highest goal of life, one should fully surrender to Krishna or his representative, then his life is successful. Thank you.